All right, we are live. We are live. Hey, listen, this is June Collier, and today is Wednesday, November 4th, 2020. It is the day after the election. The day after the election, and it seems that Trump and Biden are still battling it out. It is a close race, a close race. And so we're waiting to see who is going to pull it out. You know, last night I actually fell asleep on the couch, and I thought Trump had actually won because I glanced at the TV and he was actually on and he was talking about winning, and I went to bed thinking that wow, maybe Trump did win, but I wake up this morning and they're still battling it out. So we don't know. So we'll see what happens with that. But in any regard, your life is not going to change regardless of who wins, Biden or Trump, unless you do something in your life to change your life. No president has ever made any major significant impact in your life. If you think about all the years that you've been living, any major impact that has changed in your life is based on what you are doing in your life. Before I get started into this particular video, I want to thank Ms LaDrica Winston. Man, I'm sorry for hacking that up. LaDrica Winston for the Gracious Acts Foundation T-shirt. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And then what I want to do is I want to ask you guys a quick question. So the other day, I took my car over to Costco. You should look at that company as far as the stock. That's a tip. I went over to Costco, dropped my car off, and so I was waiting on them to put some new tires on my car. And so what I ended up doing is I ended up walking over to Ross. And I went over to Ross and I bought some tennis shoes. Now, I want to know if I'm an old man. I'm going to show you the tennis shoes. I want to know if I'm an old man because all of my shoes now don't have shoelaces. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that particular shoe? No shoelaces. So I'm wondering if I've become an old man because I'm starting to love these slip-on shoes, even the tennis shoes that you don't have to put, you know, any laces in. So I bought that over at Ross. I got these for $20. These are Reeboks, and I got these for $20. I kind of like them. I don't know about you, but I kind of like them. $20 for that. Anyway, just want to know if I'm an old man because I don't like lacing up my shoes anymore. Let's talk about the stock market. Let's talk about the stock market surprisingly is up today. I'm very, very surprised. So I'm just surprised. I'm interested to see what the market's going to do once they announce who the president is. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But here's one of the things that I've realized. In my class, we are teaching stock trading and investing. And in my class, what I have realized is that people really want to be investors. Trading day in, day out is not for the faint at heart. They really want to be investors. They want to take their money, invest their money long term, and get a good return on their money. And so I'm enjoying this because each time I teach the class, I tweak it, right? So the first class is nowhere near what the second class is. It's being tweaked. And so I'm tweaking to get that fine-tuned engine going. And so I'm excited because the next class that I do, I'm going to be heavily focused on investing. And people need to mainly learn how to invest, how to look at stocks, of course, and determine if they're good stocks. But they really need to learn how to invest. And I got a call yesterday from one of my students, and he said, look, man, I'm going through your class. It's great. But man, when you showed those ETFs, that's where I'm at. I'm going to be in ETFs, bro. He said, because I don't have the time and the luxury to be looking at the stocks every day, individually trading individual stocks. I really like how you showed us how to invest in ETFs. So when he said that, what that led me to think about was, in my next class, I'm going to put a little bit more focus on ETFs, a little bit more focus on ETFs and talking about how to find great ETFs and how to maximize your investments with ETFs. So I'm really excited about that, because every time we do training, I learn more and more from the students. So, you know, the teacher is learning as well, and I'm learning how to make the course better and better and better. And so if you're in the course, that's why I've given you lifetime access, so that you can come back over and over and over again, and you can see as the course starts to evolve. Now, at some point, the course is going to be the course, but right now we're constantly evolving the course and making it better and better and better. Last night, I had some social media training for my my company, my econ. And last night we talked about marketing online. One of the things that we are recognizing as a company, and this has been, you know, true for the last couple of years, but COVID-19 really made it really just threw it up in our face. And that is, people are no longer marketing their business the way they did 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. They're not doing that anymore. They're not doing belly to belly marketing or kneecap to kneecap marketing. Everything is happening online. And so what we've done that is precedent in our organization is we've created a training tool or a training center. Well, not only do we provide training on how to market your business on different social media platforms, but we're also providing you with content and assets that you can use to market your business online. And so last night we talked about using scheduled posts and how to schedule your posts, because one of the things that's important with marketing your business online is consistency. And for most people, you've got a job, you've got kids, you got all kinds of different things that's going on in your life. The last thing that you're consistent on is marketing online. And so what I wanted to do last night is I wanted to share a tool with you, and that tool will allow you to have a little bit more consistency in your business by automatically scheduling your post. Okay. Now, the brand or the tool that we use was called Later, and you're going to find the link in the description. I like this particular tool simply because, again, it allows you to be able to pre-schedule all of your posts, all of the assets that you have. So we provided you with the assets. I'm providing you with the tool. Now you have the ability to market your business on an ongoing basis. And so the link to that tool is in this description. Now, they have a free version of the tool. And what I recommend is I recommend everybody start off with the free version. The free version, you probably can use that for, you know, forever and never upgrade if you don't feel like upgrading. Okay. The free version is very, very strong and very, very powerful. If you click the link below, it gives you 10 additional credits, and you'll see what that means once you get into the tool. But the tool is primarily for Instagram. So we know that Instagram is really hot right now. Instagram marketing, that's what the tool is really for. However, the tool will allow you to post and schedule your posts on Facebook, but it has to be a Facebook fan page. It can't be your or business page. It can't be your individual page. It also works for Twitter and Pinterest. Okay. So those are 4 social media platforms that this tool actually works with. And so my goal is to help you set up automation in your business. Automation is so important because consistency is so important. And so we want to create good content. And so if you missed the class, go down in the description bar, click on the link to Later, and you can go ahead and get that particular tool. Let's see, what else do we have? A lot of people have been asking me about how I set this up, this back here in the back, right? and I'm still tweaking and perfecting this thing, but this is green screen. And the way that I'm using this is I'm using this through a tool called StreamYard. That link is in the description as well. StreamYard is very, very affordable for people. There's a free version of it. You can use the free version for life and can get a lot done, or you can upgrade to do a little bit more fancier things like what you see me doing. And I'm not even using all of the features that StreamYard offers. But again, another tool to help you in your business. So if you're marketing your business, you want to market your business and look very, very professional and effective. You need some lights and you need a green screen or a blue screen to get this type of effect. But I think it looks pretty good, especially if you're on a smartphone and you're looking at it, you barely can see any of the flaws that come along with green screen. And so I think it looks really well. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have a course or a class on how I do this particular setup. And I've seen a lot of people that's starting to use this setup, and it looks nice and can give you a very professional look versus if you're at home and you're in a room and you're trying to find the right place that looks nice, right? Sometimes we just don't have a corner in our house that, you know, looks really, really nice. And so this is a great way to be able to do that. And so that link is actually in the description as well. There's also another link, and I haven't talked about this, but there is a company called GROOVEFUN. And if you're interested in learning how to build funnels, this is going to be a really, really great tool because, man, I've been coming across these tools that give you free access to some powerful, powerful tools. And so you want to go and click that link as well. If you are anything close to trying to create a funnel, you're trying to build a business online and you need a funnel, you need to collect email addresses, you need to sell something, man, these guys that put together GROOVEFUN, they've done a really, really, really good job. Their competitor or who they're competing with is Russell Brunson and his ClickFunnels. And I love Russell Brunson. I love his ClickFunnels. It's a little expensive. And, you know, when somebody offers something for free, you got to take a look at it. And so I haven't learned all the bells and whistles with it yet. But as I do, you will start to see me using this tool pretty heavily. So again, there's a link to the free resource for that. Go ahead and get that, even if you don't use it. This is what I tell people. Go get it, at least have it, so that, you know, 6 months down the road, if you want to take a look at it, you got it. And you won't say, oh, they closed the doors on me and it used to be free and now it's no longer free. Go ahead and get it so you can get grandfathered in. So here's what I'm actually going to be doing in 2021. And one of the things that I want to talk to you about, because, you know, like I said, despite whoever wins the election, your life is not going to change unless you do something about your own life. No politician is going to help you out in that regard. And so I'm going to encourage you to start looking and thinking about building a business online, And one of the things that I got to work on is I got to work on being a little bit more consistent. So I've got a website. I've got a great looking website. My boy Sequester McKinney built the website for me. So if you're looking for a website builder, hit me up. I'll get you in touch with Sequester McKinney. But he built the website over at junecollier.com. And unfortunately, I've had the website up now for 6 months or so, and I really haven't been aggressively adding content to my website. And so one of the things that I want to do in 2021 is I want to be more consistent, and I want to build out my website, so I'm building out my brand. I suggest that you do something similar. Build out a website so you can build out your brand. That becomes your money maker online. I'm going to continue my stock class. I'm continuing the stock class because it's getting better and better and better, and I'm getting excited about it. And it has proven to be very, very helpful for a lot of people. I don't think that there's anyone that has taken my stock class that has said anything negative. I don't think there's anyone that hasn't learned something and hasn't learned to be a better investor. And man, they hang on to every minute that I'm on and I'm doing the training. They're hanging on to that. And so I appreciate that. And we're going to continue the stock class. The next thing I'm going to be doing in 2021 is I'm going to be building out my affiliate marketing. And I've been doing some affiliate marketing behind the scenes. About 2 years ago, I really started heavily doing affiliate marketing. That year was I've been doing affiliate marketing for a long time, but I've been dabbling with it. And so last year, I decided to do affiliate marketing a little bit more intense. And so that year, I did about $13,000, $14,000 in affiliate income. And I didn't work as hard as I should have, but it gave me a glimpse of what was possible. And I had an affiliate program that I worked on, and then I haven't done anything with that affiliate program this year, but that affiliate program still has generated me about $8,000 without me doing anything, just off of the work that I did the year prior. And so at some point, you got to start looking at things that are working, and you got to go and say, let me go back and start really focusing and building on it. I have another affiliate program that I'm thinking about working and building, but I want to generate in 2021. I want to do about $20,000 to $25,000 in 2021 through just affiliate marketing. And so that's my goal with affiliate marketing. Of course, I plan on continuing my YouTube channel and jumping back into my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel probably generates me $1,200 a year, right? So roughly about 80 to 100 bucks a month is where I'm at right now with my YouTube channel. And I've got to do a much, much better job at that. I know that I can. And so we're going to be doing that. And that's why I'm using this tool called STREAMYARD, because not only am I streaming live on Facebook, but I'm also streaming live on YouTube at the same time. So this tool is very, very effective and can be a great tool if you're building your business online. Last thing, no, not the last thing. One of the things that I've got to start working on, because I'm realizing that I'm getting older. So I've got a birthday coming up December 6th, and it's a big birthday. It's my 50th birthday on December 6th. So that's coming up in a few short weeks. And one of the things that I've noticed is that my body is different. I've got to take care of my body a lot more than I did, in the years previous, because I can start feeling aches and pains just by waking up in the morning. And so I did something, man, it's been maybe almost a year ago. I did this smoothie cleanse, and I was on green smoothies for about 2 weeks. And man, I don't think I ever felt better in my life. I mean, I just felt like energy. I felt lightweight. All of the aches and pains were gone. And I said I was going to stick with it. But man, the hamburger kept calling me, right? The hamburgers and fries kept calling my name. And so I gotta get some hacks to hack my body from craving the crap that I put in it. And I know that. I'm struggling with the discipline of putting junk food that is no good for me in my body. And so you guys pray for me on that one. Pray for me, because I know what I need to do, but I'm struggling doing it when it comes to eating healthy. So I'm going to probably get back on a smoothie cleanse again, and hopefully stick with it, and then start eating healthy as I cleanse out my body. And then the last thing I'm going to be doing, and I think this is important for you guys to understand, is I'm going to be taking my time back. So this past weekend, we made a big launch for my company. And last week was a rough week for me. My grandchildren were here. I kept them all week, and they are 1 and 2 years old. And so you can just imagine, you can imagine the work that they put you through. My hats go out to all of the single moms out there, especially with young children. Man, there is no break with young children. There's no break with young children. And so I had them over at the house. Plus, I had a product launch that was happening on Saturday. So I'm working with the kids all day. And then when we put them down to bed at night, I'm working at night trying to get this product launch done. And so Friday night, man, I was up all night Friday up until about 3 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed at 3 and got back up at 6 so that I could be in the office at 8 so that we could be ready to launch at 10. And once the launch was over with, about 1 o'clock, I went home and I just crashed. And, you know, during that crash, during that weekend, this past weekend, I probably got about 25 calls, text messages, Facebooks, all of that. And this is over the weekend. This is over Saturday and a Sunday. And it was overwhelming. It was overwhelming. And many of it was things that could have waited or could have been prevented if they had attended the Saturday training. So you get people that reach out to you asking you questions because they were not on the Saturday training, or they don't go in the back office and watch the replay. And so I realized at that point that I have a family, and I put in a lot of hours in my work, and I have access or I impact a lot of people. We've got about 70,000 associates in our company. And, you know, I don't think people realize that you're not the only one that's reaching out to me. And so I've got to control that, because I got to have a break. I got to have a breathing period. I have to have a time that I spend with my family and just clearing my mind. And so this weekend, I just didn't answer any questions. I didn't answer any text messages. I didn't answer any Facebook messengers, none of that. And I'm going to take my time back. And if that offends anybody, I'm sorry. But I now realize what it must be like for people who have a lot of people that follow them, and like entertainers. I can't imagine what entertainers go through with this if they're on social media and they're actively engaged. At some point, you have to turn it off. And so one of the things is that I got to turn that off. So if you have a customer service issue, make sure that you actually see, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, right? If you have a customer service issue, we do have a customer service number for our company. I'm the VP of marketing. I'm not customer service. All right. And I can't say that any nicer. I'm the VP of marketing. I'm not customer service. So call customer service if you need customer service. I won't be responding to weekend chatter. So if you're hitting me up on the weekend talking about my econ, you won't get a response back. I just have to get back my sanity. And I hope that makes sense. And I hope you guys are okay with that. Oh, my goodness. Miss Chawanda says, the slutty vegan burgers are awesome. Listen, I've been trying to get to slutty vegan forever. But every time I go, there's a line wrapped around the building. I just can't stand in a line. I just don't want to stand in the line. You know what I'm saying? But I hear so much about slutty vegan. And I've tried 2 or 3 times, and I just couldn't stand in the line. I was just impatient. But, you know, I did that little drive-by, and you see that line out there, and you're like, you just keep on going. But so many people have talked about slutty vegan that I gotta get some. I gotta get some. So I may try out slutty vegan. But definitely pray for me on this health tip, because I gotta start eating right. I'm getting, like I said, this is a milestone, 50, right? 50 is a milestone. I remember I remember thinking that 50 was old, right? Until you hit 50, and then you realize, okay, it's not old, right? But I definitely am feeling my body a little bit differently, and I've got to start taking care of it. I got to start walking. I got to start doing a whole bunch of stuff. So there's some things that I'm going to be doing in my life that's going to be changing. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been 25 minutes that I've been going on, and I keep saying I'm going to do shorter videos, but I can't. Yes, I can. I can do a shorter video. So we'll do shorter videos in the future. Well, this is June Collier signing out. God bless. Take care and have a better than amazing day.